Okay guys, welcome back to more Mass Effect 2. I'm tired of this fucking camera. It's really pissing me off. Because for some reason, it stopped again. But it stopped not too far ahead. All I did was just get on the ship after I got through with the mission. And I changed my armor. But that's it. And I talked to Samara. And that's it. But for some reason, it didn't want to save. It didn't want to save the recording I already did. It wanted to just say, "Oh, we're just gonna stop and not even save." So just good luck with that. Anyway, let's go talk to Thane. Hopefully, we won't have to deal with that.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Irika. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Irika. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Irika and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians, a slaver raid that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Irika woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Then, I let them linger.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
You're talking to your son again. That's huge. Don't lose sight of that by dwelling on should-have-beens.
You are correct, of course. Thank you for listening, Siha.
I think my translator just glitched. What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna save, just in case things go bad. Want to save. Right here. Okay, so let's continue. We already talked to everybody here. Let's go down here and talk to Grunt. And then we will start our last side mission. Okay, let's do this. Let's go talk to Grunt.
Bird not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Okay, I'm not sure what all that's about. Don't really care. Let's go talk to Tali.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bushtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
I never understood how you get sick from non-Quarian germs.
We don't, really. Turian germs are the only ones with any chance of affecting us, since we share amino acid chirality with them. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allarai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
The Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld and our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized the new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We're in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though, except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tali, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Okay. Not odd at all. Let's, finish this. So yeah. Finally, almost done with these side missions. Only have this one and one other one to do. Oh yeah, we could talk to Mordin too. Not sure I want to, but I will. Full playthrough, you know. Well, technically it can't be full, seeing how my camera constantly stops, but then make it work. Okay. Ship. I need that. I can buy this, which is good. I'm not buying anything until I get that shield boost.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tachanka?
Yes, correct. Now, at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tachanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. I'm not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tachanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Yeah. Okay, let's do this already. Okay, use this. And heading to Ilium to do this last DLC mission, which is way shorter and less annoying than the other one, Project Overlord. But I like Project Overlord's last boss better. The last boss on this one, it's cool, but nah, it's too anticlimactic in my opinion. The build up to fight him though is pretty good. No, we don't have to fight any Geth here. Okay. I don't have anything. Garrus has that. Sally has nothing. Almost all the way up with my what's it called? Paragon. Let's give her that. The Normandy looks so much smaller on the outside. Yeah, you see I changed my armor. Looks really awesome. I'm still thinking whether I want to change it for the final mission. I'm not sure what I want to do yet.
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
I don't really care how the wind's blowing. I just want to get through with this game. It's been 4 months now. Alright, here's Liara.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So, you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
You kept me out of the collector's hands. Without you, I couldn't have come back. Thank you.
You don't know what that means to me, Shepard. I didn't know who you'd be when you came back. If you'd feel. They brought you back. And now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years. I hadn't even dreamed.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double-dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local in...
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Liara is fucking awesome. The best party member in any Mass Effect. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do that now. We have to...
Welcome back. Just so you know,
I'll have a look around.
Okay, I don't care. Just so you know, he is a Drell, like Thane. So, the final mission, I'm going to be using Thane. Mainly because, the Shadow Broker has different dialogue for different people. Like, if, for Garrus, I've used Garrus. I went the wrong way. Garrus, he says that he can still collect the bounty for Archangel. For Miranda, he says something about, I'll make sure you don't return back to Cerberus, or something like that. I don't know. I only tried it with those two, and I want to see what he says for things. So I was gonna say something like he wants to return to you as a reward to killing a great assassin or something like that. I don't know. It sounds like something he would say.
No idea what this means to my family.
I'm trying to find the thing so I can get out of here. I probably have to go all the way to the
Members of Eclipse mercenary band are facing tough
where the ships are. Yeah.
Hey, we're friends. I've never called you that.
No, but you're thinking about it.
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund. Do you hear me? He knows. I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit
Alright, let's go to her apartment.
and then get your ass someplace safe.
This has a very epic intro. You start off in Liara's apartment, and I'm gonna let you guys watch and find out what happens. Because this is what got me hooked on this DLC a lot. The intro. And the fact that you get to meet another Spectre. I want to be using... I wish I could use more than 2. I'm gonna use Talia and Thane. Why not? I guess I'll use Thane. I use Garrus too much anyway. Let's use somebody else for a change. Excuse me.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab. We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
This area is sealed off. Please step back, ma'am.
Sealed off? Why? Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done. Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon. A Spectre? I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander. Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker. The Shadow Broker? Dangerous enemy to have. What are the facts so far? About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at T'Soni. Note the bullet holes. She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important. If Liara isn't here, where is she? If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like T'Soni got away. The sniper didn't plan on her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid, but clever. If Liara isn't here, where is she? If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood. The sniper didn't plan it. Did the police find anything when they arrived? Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes. Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe. I'm not surprised. Ilium is just Omega with expensive shoes. I haven't found anything useful for tracking her down yet. You knew T'Soni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups? Let me take a look around.
Yes, this DLC has the best music.
It's part of my old armor. Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
This has some of the best music I've ever heard in this whole game.
The rifle used to do that wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots, but they still managed to penetrate the glass.
You'll see how this is like the best soundtrack ever. Like I don't know what I'm saying, but it's just awesome.
A doctorate from the University of Ceres. I love Vessia. She's getting good use out of all that education.
What's this?
Yeah, that's not the Asari home. I'm not sure what planet that is. It's Alos.
Oh, keep texting me.
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now? It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message. There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find. Those things must be worth a fortune.
Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm just mesmerized.
She's certainly into ugly. No offense. Vasir, I've got something here. Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Area Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say, though, T'Soni, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once. I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside. Let's go.
Yes. These Shadow Broker guys aren't like normal enemies.
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Liara's in there!
It's funny how Shepard just like falls, and then the other one, she just flies like in slow motion.
This is problematic.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this guy car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
No, Shepard. She's not like suspicious at all. Okay, let's do this.
Was it a bomb? What happened?
Who are you? What's going on?
Let me open. Shit, didn't mean to do that. I'm mad I could kill myself with my own grenades. Alright. We can't use the elevator. We have to use the stairs, which are this way. This is so awesome, guys.
Barrier Frontier employee. Looks like he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets on Sony's informant surviving that blast.
What makes you say that?
Bombs killing everyone.
Oh, that guy. He's dead now.
Casualty here. Looks like he's got bullet wounds. Watch yourself, Vizier. They used military-grade hardware.
Bullet wounds? Guess this was more than just an explosion.
Got some creds. Some of that. Oh yeah, I gotta go up the stairs. Let's hack this. Hacking. Alright. Let's go get that.
Excellent Shipping is the leading industry authority on resource logistics and management.
Vizier, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
Vizier, I'm at the Barrier Frontiers office. Liara signed in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Okay, now here's where the enemies come in. Oh snap, and they're using flash grenades.
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's private army, Commander.
Wow, that makes me feel awesome. To dodge those grenades, you just don't have to look at them. Don't face towards them or anything. There's a guy right here. Freaking love the grenade because it just splashes everywhere. I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Alright. We'll actually end this part off here, so thank you guys for watching and see you next time.